Rihanna is a billionaire. Proof that society is full of morons. This chick right here, Rihanna, is a billionaire. That's with a B. Not multi-millionaire, but billionaire. And she's been in the music industry for like, what, 15 years? Maybe less? Are any of the Rolling Stones billionaires? Nope. What about any of the living Beatles? Nope. Led Zeppelin members? Any of Pink Floyd members? Nope. All of these genius iconic rock bands who have been in the business since the 1960s, when Rihanna's grandpa was in diapers, and these guys still ain't billionaires. So basically, this is the formula for a Rihanna song. She whines and complains about all of her abusive exes in all of her songs. She writes down all these bad boyfriends that she had. You know, I hate the way you lie. You know, you need to show me tough love and all this stuff. She adds a drum beat. She sings a few ripped off melodies from other mildly successful 80s bands, and boom, she sells 100 million records just like that. And yeah, Rihanna got a lot of attention because she was hot and young. Do you think for 1 second, if she was a 5.5 and 40 years old, people would endure listening to her whine and complain about her bad boyfriends? I don't think so. But since she's like a 9.5 with an excellent shaped forehead, people actually listen to her. Well, they're not really listening, they're more like watching her. Because let's face it, those music videos of her dancing around in those tight little skimpy short costumes is kind of fun to watch. She's a good looking girl, I'll give her that. That's why people buy her crap up left and right. You see, the music legends and rock royalty can't put on skin tight hot suits and jump around to get to the very top of the billboards like this chick right here. It's like a shortcut to jump right to the top. If Jimmy Page and Robert Plant were hot 25-year-old females, or Eddie Van Halen was a 28-year-old who could slay the guitar wearing some club suit, imagine how huge of a billionaire they'd be. Heck, they wouldn't even need talent. All they'd have to do is shake their boot with a guitar strapped around them, and we'd praise them as some sort of talent music god. I mean, like, this chick really didn't have to try. And she became a billionaire in like 15 years. I think her first hit was maybe like 2008 or 2009. I don't know, something like that. But because she was good looking, and she could put on like clubwear and shake her boot on MTV, that sucker went right to the top. And she's been at the top-ish for the past 15 years, and she made $1 billion already. That just absolutely blows my mind. These other rock and roll royalty bands have been touring the country since the 1960s. I mean, they barely sleep. They go from city to city all over the world, and they still haven't broke $1 billion. It's basically like this. Music has nothing to do with music anymore. It is 100% about the image. The image is what sells. Rihanna's agents, her record executives, her marketers just knew how to sell this chick to the dumb sheeple masses. It's a pretty easy formula, really. 1, you find a hot chick who can halfway decent sing. 2, you suit her up in some eye-popping clothes. 3, snag some riffs from previous 80s artists. 4, sing about the harsh realities of relationships, a subject that the common TikTok addict chick can relate to. Put it all to music and stick her on MTV 24/7, and boom. Over 15 years, you guys sell 100 million records, and a stupid chick like this becomes a billionaire, while these guys right here are at like 300 million, and they've been doing it since the 60s. That just blows my mind right there. Christ!